Bigfoot, 6 hearts in the dark. Riley steadies her breath as Tasha nods, counting down together. Maya positions herself between the team and Ethan with the flare pen. Riley's voice calls the final count as Ethan braces to fire. The flare snaps skyward. Maya and Ethan shield the others. They scan the fringe, glimpsing only shifting movement beyond the light. The light dwindles. The team holds position, listening to steps recede. Luis whispers the count while Noah confirms the route ahead. They log distant knocks and a slow breath to their left as they move. Noah checks bearings, keeping pace as the path narrows and dips. They exchange a look, relief and fear both promising to hold the rhythm. A faint knock echoes farther now. They keep spacing tight and controlled. Noah signals the vehicles are close. They maintain the same pace. Maps spread across the bed. They lay out gear and steady their nerves. If we hear anything, we stay together. She marks routes in firm strokes. No lone hero moves. Agreed? He checks charge levels, jaw tight. They meet eyes, confirming plan and courage in one quiet beat. Recorder armed, she states the protocol with measured clarity. Trunk open to bright sun. Gear cases line the bumper in order. She scans the checklist, lips moving as she confirms items. Tasha tests comms, then bumps fists to steady their jitters. They align on radio protocol, call out every sound, no isolation. Quiet forecourt, pump humming, they split tasks without fuss. Luis pays for extra batteries, eyes scanning the pump display. Noah clears the last streak, joking about the long haul ahead. They agree to rotate driving so fatigue never steals awareness. Forest lot, gravel crunch, packs and permits checked by the hatch. She clips the whistle. He confirms emergency codes on radios. They promise to name fear early, before it spirals out of control. Final checks. Straps snug, knife sheathed, eyes on the tree line. A tight trail between brush, their footsteps set a careful rhythm. She notes coordinates, whispering about spaced footsteps behind them. Riley arms the recorder, eyes narrowing toward the deeper brush. They decide to keep voices low, steps steady, panic off the table. Luis scans the distant tree line while Noah frames him with the handheld. A sharp crack echoes, both freeze and trade a look, breath shallow. Noah points to note the direction. Luis nods and marks the time. They debate branch versus step and agree to log it and keep moving. Luis lifts the optics again. Noah steadies the shot and resumes filming. Maya assigns tent spots while Ethan kneels to stake the first corner. They review exit routes and a rally word, faces tight but deliberate. They rehearse a quick pack drill, counting beats and shaving seconds. They share a shaky laugh, noticing their hands tremble as they work. Positions confirmed, they step back to assess coverage and spacing. Riley holds the recorder close as Tasha speaks a comm status update. A sudden crack from the perimeter jolts them, both snap to alert. They call out what they heard and point the direction to mark it. They assign facing angles so neither holds a blind side alone. Breaths hitch, but voices stay calm as they resume the log. Luis sweeps a narrow beam over the gear while Noah whispers timestamps. A heavy thud lands beyond the fringe, both bodies tense and still. They agree to hold position, count to 5, and speak their fear. Breaths frost in the beam as they quietly name what they're feeling. The thud does not repeat. They relax one notch and return to logging. Maya kneels at a tent flap with the radio while Ethan grips a headlamp. They debate loud announcement versus silence, weighing safety together. They choose calm voices and prepare to speak into the dark together. "We hear you, we mean no harm," they call, hands trembling slightly. Silence follows. They keep posture low and radios ready to respond. Riley clicks the flare pen safety while Tasha sorts batteries by touch. Two sharp knocks echo from opposite sides, both of them flinch hard. They lock eyes, steadying themselves, and choose a rotating two-person patrol. Riley marks the rotation. Tasha checks headsets, both voices calm and precise. Luis crouches, palm to the ground, as Noah records from a steady stance. That felt like weight, not wind, Luis reports evenly into the hush. Noah nods, framing the contact point, documenting exact wording and position. They agree to stay low, slow their breath, and keep posture non-threatening. Maya narrates into the recorder while Ethan sweeps a slow, careful light. A deep exhale reaches them from the left, followed by one slow, heavy step. Maya logs adrenaline spikes and tight chests. Ethan reminds to unclench hands. They hold position, documenting each sensation with calm, clinical precision. A small stone arcs into camp. Riley ducks as Tasha yelps in surprise. They call out the object, its size, the path it traveled, forcing clarity. Fear spikes toward panic. They grip wrists and repeat their grounding phrase. Voices steady at last. They log the time and resume the plan together. Luis scans with a thermal monocular, body rigid against the windless dark. He catches a tall heat mass beyond range and hands the device to Noah. Noah mutters exact coordinates while Luis keeps eyes on the hollow. They debate closing distance, then choose to hold and document cadence. Maya raises a hand signal, close in, move slow, breathe together. A low, unfamiliar growl rumbles through the trees, both bodies stiffen. They name symptoms: nausea, tingling hands refusing to let panic lead. Maya models slow breathing, Ethan mirrors, step for step, breath for breath. They step back together, measured, keeping the formation tight and calm. Riley parts the tent seam for a sliver of view. Tasha anchors the light low. A broad silhouette eclipses their light, both freeze and swallow hard. They whisper apologies for shaking voices, recommitting to calm reporting. Riley adjusts the camera angle. Tasha shifts so no one's blinded. They regain cadence, short checks, short breaths, eyes on their lanes. Luis and Noah edge sideways along the narrow pass, shoulders brushing. A heavy branch snaps behind them, both fight the urge to run. They say, "Stay with me," sinking steps to a counted retreat. They test a controlled retreat to the rally point without breaking stride. A final glance back, then forward resolve hardens as they move. Maya counts heads with a raised finger. Ethan distributes whistles fast. Scrapes are inventoried. Fear is named plainly without shame or bravado. Maya takes Ethan's shaking hands, sets a breathing rhythm. 4 in, 6 out. He nods he can continue. Maya's eyes soften, resolve unbroken. They rise together, tighten straps, and prepare to move as one. Riley plants a low recorder. Tasha sets another at chest height, cables tidy. They narrate softly. A deep whoop answers from beyond the triangle. Shock floods their faces. They clutch forearms and steady together. Tasha whispers she's terrified but wants to keep documenting. They reset posture, eyes on lanes, voices low and precise. Luis steadies the thermal while Noah films, both barely breathing. A towering heat mass slides laterally beyond their sightline. Noah captures Luis's trembling profile and whispers coordinates. They choose calm phrases, promising not to chase or provoke. A heavy exhale answers from the dark. They hold their ground. Maya signals a slow step back. Ethan falters with a sharp inhale. A fast, heavy stride circles. Maya grabs Ethan's jacket and steadies him. They name the urge to run and refuse it, eyes locked. Feet finally obey. They start a synchronized, small-step retreat. Their breathing evens. The circle of footfalls keeps its distance. Riley leads low with the camera. Tasha follows with the strongest beam. Stones tick nearby. They call each impact and distance aloud. Tasha admits numb legs. Riley anchors her to a steady rhythm. Impacts scatter wider. They hold root, resisting the urge to sprint. They clear the choke point and their voices steady in unison. Luis slips, skins his palm. Noah lunges and catches his elbow. They check for worse injury, breath fogging in the cold. Noah puts Luis's hand on his shoulder to help him lean. Pain and gratitude mix. Formation stays intact around the hazard. They refuse to let injury fracture the team's cadence. Maya circles the group with light as Ethan readying the flare pen. A massive exhale answers from the dark. Maya speaks evenly. She states they are leaving and mean no harm, steady and clear. Ethan's thumb shakes. Maya covers his hand and steadies it. They hold position, listening for movement at the fringe.